And so the purpose of this is to generate this idea of anytime you have an idea, you have a very simple way to document it in one center place and have content push out every single day for you. So why does this matter? A lot of times it's not that you don't have the ideas or you don't know how to tell your own story. A lot of times is that you lack the structure to be consistent with pushing out content. And so we're going to help you build a structure that closes that gap. Because I want you to picture this right now. You probably have an idea that pops into your head. You write it down on whatever sort of like notebook or notes app, or save a draft somewhere in one of your social profiles. You think you'll remember it. And then by the time you come back to it, you either get distracted mid copywriting, you get distracted mid design, or just feel like, oh, it's so much work to design this. I don't have time. This can hold off a couple days. Or something else pops up that's quote unquote a bigger fire in your business to where this is no longer important or relevant for you. The purpose of this is an idea will pop into your head. You have a single place to put it, and your content is written for you so that all you have to do is finesse it and push it out to your finish line. So we're going to fix all of you who are inconsistent because you lack the system. And in order to do this, we need 3 different pieces of documentation. Now, most of the time when I talk to people, they go, Vic, it takes too much time to do this. I absolutely understand your hesitation. One, I recommend, if you don't feel like typing it all, download Whisper AI. You can voice dictate everything that you need for here. Secondly, just think of it as once I do this one time, I'm going to be able to use this moving forward forever. You don't really have to come in and change how you sound, because I hope if you're doing this properly using the guidelines and the tools that we give you today, that it's one and done and you're able to move on once the system is set up. So first and foremost, we're going to build out your tone of voice document, and highlighting again to everyone here, you will get a tone of voice guideline template after this call. So what that will go over is it's going to have you sit and document a lot about how you like to write, how you like to think about your content, and what important content pillars we need to work with when we're talking and writing SEO. So the first things first, if you follow all your cues here, you're going to write your content voice. So for example, here's how I like to write. I'm direct, I'm a little blunt, I write when I'm texting. I don't like to explain myself, I just say what I say. Then topics and pieces that I always like to come back to. What are these core fundamental talking points that whether I'm on a sales call or I'm at a conference networking or I'm sharing with a friend that doesn't know what I do for my career, what are these highlighted points that I always like to talk about? And then these are the next part is what I naturally say and things I would never say. Now, this is great because if you have never truly been someone that writes a lot of content, this helps guide you in that direction.